Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Barry and I'm doing this recording for the crossings. Virginia is usually with me. She's my partner. I talked to her this morning. She said to be sure and tell all of you hello. She misses you terribly, and she's going to try to do a video of her own to submit for your viewing pleasure. With the singing bowl, softly close your eyes, and I want you to listen to the sound until you can no longer hear it. Just follow it till it's no longer available to you. Big inhale. Nice. It's a nice way to start out the day with some pretty tones. Today we'll start with the tennis balls, if you've got one. If you don't have one, a bottle of water will work. A set of light weights, or 2 bottles of water, or 2 pieces of canned goods will work. So what you'll do with that is you're going to roll your foot around on the tennis ball or a bottle of water. And what this is good for, why we do this, is it helps to break up the fascia, the connective tissue in the feet. Just gets the feet awake, especially since you probably just took them out of shoes. All right. Always feels so good. And if you want to ice your water bottle, that's an added benefit, or you can put even hot water in it for a soothing massage on your feet. In yoga, the most important thing is the breath. It's your prana, your life force. So we're going to start out today's practice with a breath practice, pranayama. So you want to sit correctly in your chair, feet hip width apart, toes lifted and spread. Draw the femurs into the thigh, into the hips. Lift your ribs up and out of your waist. And relax your shoulders. We're going to do what's called alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Take your index and middle finger and place them right in front, right between your eyebrows. Then use your ring finger to close off your left nostril. You begin by breathing in through the right nostril. Take your thumb and close off the right side, exhaling through the left nostril. Inhale through the left. Use the ring finger to close it off. Exhaling through the right. That's one full cycle. Let's do that again. Deep inhale through the right. Close it off. Exhaling through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it off. Exhaling through the right. Following the rhythm of your breath, go through one more full cycle. And as you complete that, bring your hand down to your thigh. Notice if you feel any different from doing the alternate nostril breathing. You might feel more invigorated. You might feel calmer, more grounded, or you might not notice any shift at all. Simply notice. All right. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and draw the chin down towards your chest, towards your sternum. Feel a nice stretch along the back of your neck. Deep inhale, exhale, and taking a circle around to the left. Take it slow and easy. We're going to try to hit all the joints and get them all moving. Deep inhale as you come back to center. Exhale and taking the circle around to the other side. Enjoy all those sensations. If you feel any areas of special sensation, slow down there. And just investigate what's going on. Just feel it. Be aware of it. Next, we're going to work on the shoulders. You can do this without any kind of weights. Today, I'm going to use 2 cans of beans as my weight. You can use 2 bottles of water, or if you're fancy and have actual dumbbell weights, even better. But nothing is required. So let your arms hang down by your side. But as they hang down by your side, they're strong, and you're drawing the upper arm bone into the socket, and your shoulder blades are drawn together and down your back. So you have very good posture. Keep your chin drawn in. From here, we're going to roll the shoulders back. Continue to keep your breath deep and full. And then we're going to roll the shoulders forward. Good. Now with the palms faced in, deep inhale, bring the arms up shoulder level. Exhale and lowering them down. Deep inhale, see how slowly you can bring them up. Exhale and how slowly you can lower them down. Use gravity as your resistance. Helps to strengthen you. When astronauts go out into space and they don't have gravity, their muscles begin to atrophy or wither away. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Good. This time we're going to bend at the elbows. Deep inhale, bend the elbows, bring them up to the shoulder. Exhale and lifting them up overhead. Inhale, come back halfway. Exhale and lowering them down. Slow and steady, mindful movements with your breath. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. One more full cycle of this. Inhale, keep the elbows in close to the body. Exhaling. Elbows in. Exhaling. Good. You're going to hinge halfway forward. Keep your spine long. You're hinging from the hip joint, not from the belly. So hinging forward, leading with your heart. Extend your arms back behind you. Keep your chin drawn in and your gaze lifted. You're going to bend at the elbows, bringing it forward. Then exhale, extending them back. This is working on the triceps. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Inhale, bring it up. Exhaling, let's go ahead and place our fancy weights to the side. Now we're going to work on the hands. Going to inhale, extend the arms out, shoulder level. Draw the upper arm bones into the socket. Keep the arms strong. Remember, your arms are an extension from the heart. So with your arms extended, make fists with your hands and release. Fists and release. Fists and release. Roll the wrists forward. Roll the wrists back. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Sit high up on your sit bones. Bring your left arm to the chair. And we're going to inhale, exhale, and lean it over to the side. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale and taking it over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhaling. Feel a nice expansion between the ribs, between the intercostals. Arms up. Exhaling, bringing them down. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Bring palms together. Exhale and hands down center line. Deep, full breath all the way down to low belly. Feel your low belly rise. Exhaling, back to center. One more deep inhale. exhaling. Now you're inhaling and exhaling through your nose. You'll be able to hear your breath in the back of your throat, that big cave, nasopharyngeal space. That's Ujjayi breath. Okay? Now we're going to do it a little bit different this time. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, palms together. Keep the biceps in, your arms close to your ears. Exhale and bending at the elbows. Fingertips towards your back. Inhale, fingertips back to the sky. Exhale and hinging halfway forward. It's like your torso is laying on your legs. You want to keep your spine long, as if I had a yardstick laying on your back, so it'd be nice and straight. Take your left hand towards your right foot or your knee, wherever your right hand falls. Left hand falls, and then take your right hand to your low belly. We're going to begin a three-part twist. So deep inhale, exhale and twisting from low belly to your right. Bring your hand up to your ribs. Deep inhale, exhale and twisting from the ribs. Bring your hand up to your heart. Another deep inhale, twisting from the heart. Keep your chin in line with your sternum. Your right hand can stay at your heart, can come to your hip, can externally rotate and reach for the sky. Just feel your heart opening up to the side. Keep your breath deep and full. Your toes are still lifted and spread. Spine's long. Inhale, come out of the twist. Bring your hands to your knees. Deep inhale. Exhaling, rising up to sitting. Now we weren't even in a real inversion, but you can still feel that nice rush of circulation to your face. Yoga gets everything moving. Gets the joints more fluid, strengthens the joints, and it gets everything circulating. Helps the circulatory system, the endocrine system, even stimulates and supports your immune system. Strengthens the immune system. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, palms together. Exhale and bending at the elbows. Inhale, fingertips back to the sky. Exhale and hinging from the hip joints, coming halfway forward. Take your right hand to your right knee, shin, or if you can get it all the way to the foot. Take your left hand to your low belly. We'll do the three-part twist on this side. Keep your spine long and your chin drawn in. Deep inhale, exhale and twisting from low belly. Deep inhale, exhale and twisting from the rib cage. Deep inhale, exhale and twisting from the heart. Left hand can stay at the heart. Come to the hip. You can even reach it for the sacrum if you'd like. Or externally rotate and reach for the sky. Heart's open, spine's long, grounded with your sit bones into the chair. Deep inhale, exhale and unwinding. Inhale, bring your hands to your knees. Exhale and rising up to seated. Good, let's do cat's breath vinyasa. Palms on your knees. Deep inhale to arch the upper back. Exhaling, heart shines forward. Remember to breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out. Draw those shoulder blades down and back, leading with your heart. And then come back to a neutral spine. Good. Bring your fingertips underneath your right thigh. We're going to bring it up and we're going to cross it over as high up as we can get it. Mindful movements. Now as you take hold of your foot, have gratitude for your foot. Now the right leg's on top. We're going to go into Garudasana, eagle pose. Inhale, sweep your arms out. Since the right leg's on top, as we cross the arms over, the left arm will go on top. And then give yourself a hug. My granddaughter and I have been giving each other air hugs. We're not allowed to hug each other right now, but air hugs are great. So give yourself a hug. We're all missing out on that physical contact. You can stay right here for this pose, or you can bring the backs of the arms together, or even go into the full twist. So your legs are crossed up as high as you can get them, and are your arms. Lift your arms, relax your shoulder blades, draw the shoulder blades down and back. You can stay static here, or you can take it into a dynamic movement. You can inhale, open up, exhale, and hinging from the hip, fold forward. Keep your spine long. Avoid collapsing. Inhale, open. Exhale and hinging. One more deep inhale. Exhaling. Coming back to center on your inhale. Now transitions between the poses are very, very important. So be very mindful and very loving as you work your way out of the pose. This pose reminds me of wringing out a dish rag. You're getting all the gunk out. Often after doing Garudasana, you'll need to go to the bathroom. You'll start coughing because you're getting all the, we call it in yoga, ama, the undigested muck. You start to bring that up and out and get it circulating. And that's very beneficial, very sustainable. Fingertips underneath the left thigh. Cross it over as high as you can. And you can even take the toes behind the leg like that. It's whatever stage you'd like to go to. Feel your sit bones grounded into the chair. Navel's drawn to spine. Shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, sweep the arms out shoulder level. Left leg's on top. So that means the right arm will be on top. And give yourself another hug. Great job doing yoga today. Even if you're just laying in bed and watching, follow the breath cues, and that's going to be beneficial. That'll be healing. Yoga is extremely healing. Backs of the hands together, or full twist. Deep inhale to open up. Exhale and hinging forward. Inhale, open. Exhale and just wringing out that dish rag. One more full breath cycle. Exhaling. Coming back to center. And then mindfully unwinding. Now I say that yoga is healing. I've had many, many surgeries. I'm currently on an investigational chemotherapy. All my hair fell out and I got these curls back. I used to have very straight hair, and I have used my yoga practice throughout all of this. Even when I'm in the hospital bed, I'm laying there listening to yoga practices, and I'm visualizing myself doing them. My recovery is always extremely fast. The doctors are very surprised. I can't recommend yoga enough. All right, so let's bring up the right thigh again. Take hold of the foot if you can. If you can't, cross it wherever it works for you. This is a hip opener. It's pigeon pose. Foot is still very active. The active foot protects the knee. Okay? You can sit right here. Feel your sit bones in contact with the chair, shoulder blades down and back. Deep inhale. Draw the chin in, and exhaling, lead with your heart coming forward. Stand with your breath. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Then inhale, rise back up. Now Now, so often, if I'm driving or working at the computer, I'm leading with my chin like this. We stick our chins out almost in a defensive, like we're going to get ahead of the pack. Just imagine what the world would be like if we all led with our heart. If we held that ego back and led with our heart. Okay, let's take it to the other side. Mindfully transitioning. Keep the foot active. That means toes are lifted and spread. Protecting the knee. Deep inhale. Exhale and hinging forward, leading with your heart. Good. Inhale, rise back up. And mindfully release. Drawing those thigh bones in towards the hip socket. With a deep inhale, lift the right leg up. Shoulder blades down and back. Roll the ankle in. Roll the ankle out. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Curl the toes. Even if you can't, envision doing that. And then release. Point, flex, curl, release. Point, flex, curl, and release. And yes, I have very long toes. I can pick up anything. I can even write with my toes. Something I've always been very proud of. Inhale, draw the left thigh in. Roll the ankle in. And roll the ankle out. Oiling the joints. Point, flex, curl the toes, release. Our toes are important for balance. Point, flex, curl the toes, release. Point, flex, curl, release. And if you can reach your feet to take hold of them, when you're taking your baths, massage them. When you're putting on lotions, massage them. Or if you can't do it for yourself, get somebody to do it to you. It gets the circulation moving. It's very good for the feet. All right. From here, we're going to go into a standing position. So deep inhale, exhaling, standing up. Or you can do the poses that we're going to do in seated position. We're going to stand behind the chair. We're starting out by rolling up onto the balls of the feet. So deep inhale, roll high up on the balls of the feet. Exhaling, gently lowering down. This is activating the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles of the calves. Deep inhale. Exhaling, lowering. This keeps the fluid from the feet and the ankles in circulation. Exhaling. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Lowering down. Then from your hip, you're going to move your feet out. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. That movement starts from up here in the hip. You don't want to torque your ankles. So your toes are out at an angle. Spine is long. Go ahead and you can place one hand on your low belly and one on your spine to slightly scoop the tailbone. Ribs up and out of the waist. Fingertips back on the chair. Draw your shoulder blades down and back and keep your chin drawn in. Deep inhale. Exhaling, bending at the knees, keeping your spine long and straight. Inhale, rise back up. Exhaling, bending at the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and just feeling the strength of your low body. See if you can come a little bit deeper as we stay for a full breath cycle. Notice your toes. Are they lifted and spread, or are you grabbing with them? Inhale, rise up. Heel, toe, heel, toe. All right, now we're going to do Utkatasana, fierce pose. We're going to sit back as if there's an invisible chair behind us. If you have a block, this is a good place to use a block or a small pillow, because you want to think of the first point of alignment drawn in and up. You don't have to have one. It's just a good point of reference if you do. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and sitting those hips back into that invisible chair. Alignment, your knees should be over your ankles because you're sending your sit bones back, not your knees forward. So sit bones back, toes lifted and spread, spine's long. Drawn in as if you have a block between your legs. Then you can inhale, sweep one or both arms up and overhead. Breathing in and breathing out. Next, inhale, drop from low belly, rise up to standing, arms down by your side. If you had a block, you can set it to the side, but imagine that it's still there. Just like those of you that didn't have a block could imagine that it was there. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and sitting the hips back into the invisible chair. Inhale, sweep one or both arms up and overhead. Stay for a full breath cycle. Then inhale, rise up. Exhale and arms to the side. Come over to the right side of your chair. Holding onto the chair with your left hand. Shift weight into your left leg. As you do that, toes are lifted and spread. Feel lightness in the hip as you're drawn in and up. Shoulder blades are down. Deep inhale, draw the right knee so that the thigh is parallel with the floor. Staying with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Mindfully lower it down. Good. Inhale, shift weight. Exhale and let's lift the leg. Stay for a full breath cycle. And then lower it down. Again, inhale, shift weight. Exhale and drawing that thigh bone in towards the core. Core is your first focal point. You got the low belly, the hara, you got the heart, and you got the soft palate. Those are the three focal points. Mindfully lower. Good. Now we're going to take it a step further. Shift weight. Inhale, draw the thigh up. Place your fingertips on your knee. Exhale and open it out to the side. Open your heart as you draw your shoulder blades down and back. On your next inhale, draw it forward and release. Good. Do that 2 more times. Shift weight, draw the leg up, then on an exhale, open the leg out to the side. Draw those shoulder blades down and back, chin's drawn in. Inhale back to center and release. 1 more. In, out, following your breath. Inhale, exhaling. Good, you should really be able to feel that in your hips. From here, hold on to the chair. And we're going to do the cat-cow in a standing position. So inhale, arch the upper spine. Exhale and drawing the heart forward. Inhale, arch. Exhale and heart comes forward. 1 more. Arch the upper spine. Exhale and drawing those shoulder blades down and back. Good. You don't have to move your chair. I'm just moving it so you can see better. I'm trying to stay in the camera view. Okay, so shift the weight into the right leg. Build your foundation, toes lifted and spread. Feel the femur drawn into the core. And then on another inhale, we'll lift the left knee. We'll just stay right here. Feel your breath. You can silently say to yourself, breathing in on the inhale. Silently saying to yourself, breathing out on the exhale. Then lower the foot. Good. Inhale, shift weight. Exhaling, lifting it up, and lower it down. Inhale, shift. You're changing your center of gravity. Be very mindful. Be very aware.